13, and I'm your host, Juice. And tell them who we got with us. I'm going to let you speak.
Got Butch Jones from Detroit, Westside, Dexter, all day.
What up, though? What's going on with you? How everything been going since last time we kicked it?
Oh, everything been going good, man. I just have it on my heart about the kids. I've been seeing all that violence in Detroit and everything, and I just wanted to say, these young mothers out there, they got to make sure these kids their education out there and stay in school, because that's where I went wrong at. I was skipping school, wasn't going to school. I was living a life of crime, because I grew up in the environment. That's everything that they did. I know if I would have stayed in school, I would took a different path. I had to go to jail to get my education, to get a GED in jail. But what I'm trying to make is that find some kids. I say kids, I'm talking about people 16 years old, not in school, they in the streets and they carrying guns. And, you either gonna end up dead or you either gonna end up in jail.
And tell them from your experience. Go ahead, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. I grew up in a time when everything was real serious, a lot of them kids just ain't built for that.
And tell them what the feds got lined up for you at the route they going. Because this supposed to be our future. So I see you been aware of what's going on. We just had a mass shooting on the east side with 20, 21 young people. When nobody over 24 in the list that got that was victims.
Start living, man. And I think that on world news.
Say that made world news?
Yeah, it made world news, man. It just breaks my heart, Our city just going to waste just like that. When you're really trying to spend some money on the city, you can bring it back up and everything. But it got to start at home. But for them young mothers and the young fathers, you got to stand on them kids, man. For the younger generation, be sure that they get their education.
This call is from a federal prison.
You're going to double back and go to jail. Then it's mandatory that you get your education in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't settle down, watch rap videos and all that stuff, make you go to school. So why stay on the streets, be with your parents, be with your family, and education that way?
That's right.
That's the way I see it, I wish my mother and father would have stood on me and made me go to school.
That's right, because you end up having to do it anyway.
I end up having to do it anyway.
See, we want to let them.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, tell me what you're getting ready to say.
No, I was about to say we want to let them know that we not here to glorify the street life, but to bring awareness and let them hear it from. Right, to hear from the people that. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I'm trying to empower the youth out there. I ain't trying to scam or nothing like that. I'm just trying to empower them, give them, because I grew up. Know better, you do better.
Mm-hmm. And
stop listening to somebody,
Right. So tell them some of the crime. You ain't got to go into detail, but some of the charges you had, so they'll know that you the route where they think they want to go, you already been there and done that, and the outcome of that.
In the state system, I had a manslaughter case I did 5 to 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I had one of the highest narcotic crimes that you could have, which was under continued criminal enterprise. I had 2 of them. I'm the only person that's out of Detroit that I know of that had 2 continued criminal enterprise and a RICO.
I'm I'm glad you said that because see, they hit a lot of these boys with the RICO. So let them know what they in store for getting hit with the RICO.
RICO's call is a pick two. They pick any two of RICO. It's a bunch of crimes that's committed, and they just pick two. Pick a conspiracy and something else, and that's considered a RICO. You never hardly hear nobody beating a RICO charge or continuing criminal enterprise charge. You're not going to beat them. As anybody that had that crime, they're going to tell you that.
And
like I said, it's best stay on the school side of the street. Stay with your family.
mm-hmm.
Away from your family. You're going to really miss all the opportunities, all the family reunions, things that you grew up with your family doing. You're going to miss that. Miss all your loved ones, miss your kids growing up. I done missed all of that in my life.
And how did it affect?
This takes me in a way because I feel like I should have been there for my family. I should have. Man, sister, you can't go to no funerals. My mother passed away, my father passed away. I couldn't go to no funerals.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Let them know the real though, big boy.
That's real. I'm just trying, youngsters can just nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud by getting your education, because you can write your own check in life. Get education, because you can be farmer show people. You can be anything in the world you want to be. Got an education.
So let them know they can alleviate being a drug kingpin and a successful gangbanger.
Yeah. Thing is, like I say, all that is short lived.
Tell them again.
The government, the FBI, the DEA, ATF, they're gonna come for you, man. Things like I said, I'm not trying to get nobody else, just trying to empower them. Give them the knowledge they need for life. Life of crime not gonna make it short lived.
Let them know how they come. When they came at y'all as an organization, how did they come and dismantle you?
They came as time. It came from Washington D.C. They spent $7 million. My first investigation of the federal government. I had never had no experience with the feds before. So this was in '82.
Mm-hmm.
They did came. They come hard. They put a $10,000 reward out for me.
This call is from a federal prison.
To turn me in and everything. On this bit here,
Mm-hmm.
feds had a lot of help to get me in here.
Okay.
That was around me, gave feds a lot of help, and that's how I ended up with a 30-year sentence.
Let them know what type of help they used against you. What type of tactics they go use, so they know this is not a game.
They tell a person they want to go to jail or they want to go home. They tell them that they give them gas immunity. They give information on you. You get a time cut. You give information on the kingpin. I'm number one. A person on this indictment here.
Mm-hmm.
People that was on the indictment with me, gave the feds information, and like I say, I ended up with the most time.
Okay.
It don't take no rocket science to figure that out.
I'm glad you spoke on that. Now, what about now? We gonna speak on the other phone because I ain't seen it. And I want to hear it from you if you can speak on it. The thing with in there with the terrorists. Can you speak on that yet, or you still can't speak on that?
I still can't speak on it now because
Okay.
I'm still got a chance to come home early. So my lawyers and them are still trying to file motions to
Okay.
be home.
Okay. Because they got you on. Go ahead. They advised you.
That they don't want nothing negative. They don't want the FBI catching more feelings against like they done called against me.
Okay.
Bad.
Okay. So when you be able to speak on that, we want you to address that because I've been getting a lot of inquiries in my comments saying, you know, I show what they say I'm being selective. So I had to ask you that just
that's
you know
no
what I'm
doubt.
saying? Because you know they wanted.
You ain't gotta be selective. You could
Right.
take the hard questions with the soft questions. You know.
That's right.
And a lot of people didn't understand what was going on. Excuse me, with the terrorism thing that happened to me in Detroit. The whole point that I tried to make was that they could use any witness against you. Yeah. They knew that the task force was lying, trying to push innocent people in jail. All I did was expose it.
That's right. Okay.
Understand? The same thing that they was doing in that case, they was doing on my case. They knew the people that was testifying on me was lying on me. Yet they was willing to go with it just to get me off the street. They gave them immunity. They gave them immunity to people that testified against me.
So them people home?
Yeah, they been on. No. Murder cases, all they had to do was say, Butch Jones told me to do it. That was a wrap.
So that's all they wanted to hear.
That's all they wanted to hear. They knew it wasn't nothing to corroborate that or nothing like that. They knew the boys was lying. They had passed. They had failed lie detector tests, and the information that they were giving them didn't even match up with the date or the evidence. It didn't match up.
And they still found you guilty. What they used to find you guilty? To give you 30 years. Because I didn't even know they gave you that much time.
Yeah, they gave 30 years. Crime only carried 20 years. They enhanced me 10 more years for relevant conduct. Relevant conduct was the murder cases that I was charged with. Just by me being associated with that, added on another 10 years to my sentence.
Y'all hear how the feds will play you? Say, and then it wasn't even beyond a reasonable doubt, was it?
No, never that. And my other co-defendants, they didn't use that against them.
Just you, they put a target.
I'd have been on 5 or 6 years ago.
So what's the progress right now? How it's looking for you now?
It's looking real good for me now. Like I say, I stay trouble free, man, and I stay in the books, and I stay in the law library, and I do my time real good.
That's good. That's good. What about what you got in works with the lawyers?
My compassion relief.
Okay.
That's the fact that they got going in the federal system. Guys follow compassion relief. That's my 15 minutes. Phone's gonna automatically cut off.
Okay. Anything you want to address before we call back, and let them know when you go start calling back on the regular, so we have a time set for you.
I'm gonna call you every Tuesday, no matter what.
Okay.
I'm trying to call you on Thursday.
I appreciate that. Okay, so y'all be expecting to get two interviews where he go bring us some knowledge and wisdom on the